Hi friends, today I'm starting a new series of blogs called Shh, that is the secret history of Hindustan. Now, I had not originally planned to start this series because though I believe very passionately on this subject, I saw that a lot of good people have done a lot of fantastic work in this area. But there are sometimes seminal events that take place and you feel beyond your own good bad, you need to support a certain wave and an initiative because it is the right thing to do. Today, as I see, when a mainstream popular author like Amish has written a book on Suheldev, I felt that I too must do my 2 cents on this topic. Not just on Suheldev, but about the hidden heroes of Indian history. But before I go any further, if you like books on history, specifically Indian history, please check out my history series blog. Now, 2 points. Who was Suheldev? And why is it important to know about Suheldev or some of the other historical figures that we want to talk about? The first part, everyone knows about Muhammad of Ghazni. He came, he destroyed Hindu temples, he looted one of the biggest robberies in Indian history and took all that gold back to Ghazni, which made Ghazni prosper beyond limits. We also know that around 150 years later came Gauri, and they are well known. And he also looted India. What is not told is his nephew Mahmud also came around 30-40 years later. But this time, as he came to the eastern side of India at the Battle of Bahrech, he was so soundly defeated by Raja Suheldev and his forces. He was brutally killed. That for another 100 years, no invader dared to come to India. Without going into the details of the Battle of Bahrech, it was an absolutely one-sided battle and a thrashing that shook the people of Ghazni. Now, I will ask you to read Amish's book for more details. I don't want to be a spoiler here. My point being, people ask, why do we need to know this? Why do we need to know about Ghazni and Gauri then? If I look at it from a soccer point of view, if you were told there was a match and you're only told about the goals scored by the invaders and not by the home team, you would see the scoreline as 2-0. Whereas probably it was a very tight finish and a 2-1. As India steps into the 21st century, if most of us believe that throughout history we have only been looted and ruled and conquered and never fought back, how do you think Indians will have the confidence on a multinational country level to believe that they are fit to be the leaders of the modern world? How will they take on China? And forget about taking any other country. How will they have pride in themselves? That is why you need to do this. There is no record of a country which did not believe that they were, if not the best, one of the best, who has dominated the world economically or politically. Be it the British, be it the Germans, be it the Americans, anybody. We Indians were told history by the invaders. So we were highlighted the British conquered us, the Ghazni conquered us, the Mughals conquered us. They do not talk about how thousands of years many multinational armies have come and invaded India. The Sakas were pushed back, the Huns were pushed back, and the Muslim invaders were also pushed back many times. We will not be told about Lalitaditya. We will not be told about Vikramaditya. How they pushed back and went back into the enemy territory. So it will look like a very one-sided battle. What we are also not told, that there was no one single invading army in the last 1000 years. They were multi-balapi. We pushed back the Afghans, the Uzbeks came, the Mughals came, the Persians came. These were all different armies. It took a multitude of all of these people to defeat us. And mind you, we are shown it as a defeat. If after all of this and the British, still India retains majoritarily its culture, then I'm sorry, it's a phenomenal victory. Look around the other countries that these people invaded. Do the nascent cultures remain? No. We need to learn to be proud of the victory and not the defeats. Thank you.